Yeah, little shimmy for you there, little penultimate show birthday shimmy. Way! Welcome along. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. I ran fast. What was that? What was going on there? Welcome to the penultimate show, the launch that there's someone behind me. Is it? No, I can't see. I can't see anything. You'll let me know if you see something behind me, won't you, boys and girls? It's behind me. Where? Which? Over here. I can't see anything over there. Welcome to launch day, the penultimate show of our birthday extravaganza. You can tell we're in a bit of a jovial mood, a little bit silly. We've had a lot of food and ice cream. If I'm being honest with you, we got a delivery from the Golden Arches. You know the one, and then that wasn't enough. And so someone who I believe is somewhere behind there, you'll see them in a minute, said, "Who fancies ice cream from the place with the Golden Arches?" And we all went, "Yeah, ice cream!" So we've all had food, we've had ice cream, and we're ready and raring to go for what is going to be a great show. The final launch of birthday. We've got your double points, we've got free gifts, but we need a fantastic crafty expert who some would call the Yoda of craft, but I haven't seen her anywhere. Have you seen her anywhere? I wonder where she could be. Have you seen her, boys and girls? What's that? She's what? She's behind here. She's behind here. She's not. I wonder where she could. Hang on a minute. Here she is. How are you?
Hello.
We've had ice cream.
We've had ice cream.
Yes, we have.
With things in.
Yeah, things in. Oh dear, that was fun, that.
Thank you, I enjoyed it.
I really, really enjoyed it. Have you ever thought of doing panto?
No.
You should.
Thanks.
Yeah, you got the...
Would we like Widow Twanky or something like that?
Yes. Widow Crafty.
Widow Crafty. I could be Widow Crafty.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
What a day, eh? What a day we're having.
What a day. What a day to be alive. We're having a fabulous day because we're doing all of the wrap-up deals, aren't we? So all the things that have been great through the birthday celebration. We've got that new launch day with those Totes as well.
Well, that's what we're doing now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's launch day now, because that's
Is that what this is?
So later on, Second Chance Sunday, that's when we're doing all of the...
I'm ahead of myself.
Yeah, but we will be showing some deals in this show.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is launch day. You know
I'm so pleased that it's presentation. You know what you're doing. I'm along from the right today. I'm all about the fun today.
Yeah.
And you know, it's good to just on a Sunday let your hair down, have a bit of fun, isn't it?
That's exactly what it is. But it is those ones there. That's the launch of those official ones.
They're fabulous.
Do you want to see the final free gifts?
Yes, please. Shall I help?
Dip in. Go on.
Dip in.
£10 one. What's a tenner?
It's those fancy sentiments and dies. I always forget the name, and I've left my glasses over there.
I always forget the names of these. They're the it's on the back. Fancy sentiments. Fancy
sentiment stamps and dies. That's the ones. Great. That's good, and it's a nice sentiment. It's the Celebrate one, which is a good universal one. That's good. That's spend 10, isn't it?
It is.
Spend 50, and you're going to get a choice. And there's these three left, isn't there? It's them.
Yeah, pop those.
Put them back in there, because that's a bit like, look what you could have won.
Oh yeah, a little bit bullseye.
Do you know what I mean? You don't want that. Oh no, that's the wrong one.
No, it's the white one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to get it? There you go.
I've got it.
There you go.
So you're going to get spend 50. You're going to get one of these. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to see the colour. There we go. So you can see the pink, the white, and the purple. So they're great, aren't they? So you're going to get a choice of.
You are.
Random selection. They'll pick one out and they'll pop it in your order. So you'll either get the purple, the white, or the pink. That's spend 50.
And spend 100. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Still got the very, very cool, super brilliant jute tote, which, funnily enough, matches with your
It
launch.
does. It matches with the launch of the new craft totes, which I'm very excited about. And it also matches the launch of the Lois that you had yesterday.
Oh, yes. And we've still got that Lois available for you. The showstopper's gone, but you can get the bag individually. So you can go, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. And you're all sorted. Do you want to go that way?
OK, I'll go this way.
Yeah. I think that was my favourite start to a birthday show out of the 643 shows that I've done over the last 2 weeks. New and improved ways to walk through the archway, hey? I tell you what. And isn't it amazing, the plants? I've been in every night, spraying them, misting them, watering them. I mean, they're looking pretty good, aren't they, considering? Just before we move on as well, I must just tell you, you've got 2 chances left 2 chances left to get into the draw in tonight's show, Second Chance Sunday. I will be stirring up the disco ball of delight. Leanne will be popping her hand in to draw out a name. Somebody, one of 42 people, will be winning £30 or $30 to spend with us here. £300 or $300 to spend with us at Crafter's Companion. I said 30 then. I'm pocketing 270 of it. No, you'll win all of it. We've got 2 spaces left. So comment in this show, ask a question, say hello, let us know what you're shopping for. Let us know what your favourite launch or favourite thing that's happened during birthday is, and that will get you a step closer to getting into that draw. And also tonight, we will of course have the awards for Demo of the Year and Craft Expert of the Year too. All that is coming up. Right, I'm going over there. You guys go that away and you will get to see our brand new launch, which has got a freebie in it, can you believe? It is our limited edition raspberry cheetah storage. Leanne's got it. Have a look at this.
I'm just cleaning my glasses while we're talking. You caught me mid-spritz there. Right, so now I can see what's going on. We have got these fabulous 3 brand new totes for you. If you've had our craft totes before, you know the quality. You know, and the word of the day is...
Capacious.
Capacious, because we can fit so much inside of them. Let me start with this first one here. This is gorgeous. I would say this is the largest tote.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the one where you're going to... It's really a storage option that is portable. So it's not just a desktop option. It's one of those ones where you can keep things organised. You can see here, we've got our small guillotine in there, horizontal. You've got all of the different compartmentalisation inside. The compartments inside are flexible because they're Velcroed. So we can take the Velcro off there and put that down at the side and have one long compartment, or we can put the Velcro in place and have 2 compartments. So you've got choices. Same with this pocket at the back. You've got all of these slot pockets around the outside of the bag on 3 sides. On this 4th side, you've got this fantastic zippable pocket where you can store all of your things that you don't want to fall out. When I'm going to craft classes, craft clubs, things like that, in there is usually my car keys, house keys, coins, a credit card if I want a cuppa in the, you know, etc., that kind of thing. So all of that goes in there, things I don't want to lose, my telephone, keep safe. But brilliant for just being on the go crafting and organisation at home. Great also to take for things from upstairs to downstairs or room to room when you're crafting.
Oh yeah.
Because you can get a lot in there and move around, saves you juggling everything and keep your craft organised. Great handles, takes a lot of weight, great in the crook of your arm or over your shoulder. It's a really great bag. Secondly,
oh yeah,
we've got the desktop tote.
Nice.
Which I also love, I have to say. It's really useful tote bag. Nice grab handle in the centre there, which is really easy. Pockets for days, pockets everywhere. We've got clear pockets here. You've got this really great big one in the middle there. Then you've got all of your slot pockets there as well. On this side, you've got all of your elastic storage, so you can slot in all of your tools. You can see a massive amount of space for slotting tools in there. Big pocket in there as well, which is absolutely great. So just keeps going and going, this, in terms of the pockets. Very, very usable. And then you're going to get for free the desktop tote. And this, I think, is one of the most popular ones we've had, Ben, because it's got that great space inside.
Yeah.
It's the perfect size we've seen earlier for your toolkit, if you've got it on your toolkit. The little craft mat fits in there great. And then all around the periphery, you've got these little slot pockets that you can use, which are great. Little Velcro one in the front there, and the little pull handles to pull it around or to lift it up. That's a great little bag. That's free. So you're paying for these 2 larger totes, and this smaller desktop tote is free. And just so you can see, on purpose, look, we've matched. So if you've got your Gemini 2 and you want to have a full, complete set, we've matched the colour of this fabulous leopard to that of the Gemini with the raspberry colour, so you can have a really lovely coordinated set on your desktop. It's a great offer, Ben, for platinum price today, just over £49 and just over $58. It's a fabulous price for 3 big, useful organisational totes in this gorgeous new raspberry cheetah.
Absolutely, and don't forget, of course, if you get your free gift today as well, you've got your matching jute tote, and we've also still got available for you the lowest tote as well, which is in the matching colours for you too. You don't get the contents this time around, but you do get the huge bag. So you definitely want to add that into your cart, into your basket, as well. We've still got a few of the Ben bags left too. I don't know how many, probably not many at this point. 18 of those now remaining. Come on, we've got to get rid of the Ben bag today. Come on. Quickly, if you haven't got one, 18 left. Snap them up. We can't be putting those back in the warehouse. Those need to go. I'll buy them myself if needs be. Stephanie is in saying, hello everyone from Farmingdale. It's a beautiful Sunday. The sun is shining and it feels like fall. Betsy Street Black. Hello, Betsy. Says, good morning. That was very children's TV, wasn't it? Hello, Betsy. How are you today? Hi from Houston, Texas, where us. What?
That was very Mr. Tumble.
Oh, thank you. My name is Mr. Tumble. Betsy Street Black says, good morning from Houston, Texas, where our summer weather has returned. Do you have Mr. Tumble in the US? I don't know if he does.
I don't think you probably do have Mr. Tumble in the two. I'm sure Mr. Tumble's a very nice man. I can't watch it.
Why?
I find it, I don't know, it's just, I think it's the clown thing.
Ah.
I think it's the clown thing for me.
Clown.
Clown. I'm not great with clowns.
Laura, my Laura, is very, very, what's it called? Is it chlorophobic or something? She hates clowns as well, yeah. No, there's no gag there. No, there's no gag. That's not a gag. No, I've got some clown gags. I don't know if the clown gags I've got are suitable for this time of day, though. No, probably not. Shaddai says, good morning, Crafters TV, my Lord Ben. Queen Leanne from a rainy Ottawa, Canada. Lauren Miller is with us saying hi, Ben and Leanne and team. We've got Double J making it pay in the gallery today. Johnny and James. Ahoy, we got there. And a hello. Wanda McCoy says, time to get the party started. Let's do it. Tracy says, it sounds like both of you are on a sugar high. It is going to be a good show. It is, until the crash. Lillian Kwok says, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Leanne and Ben. I'm going to miss the birthday intros. Evelyn's with us. Mary Pat's in. Gaz is with us. And Stacey and Susan says, hello again, Ben, Leanne, Susie and team from a warm, sunny southeast UK. Fabi's in, Jennifer and Rita and Cheryl Kay and Jay Pressy and Vanessa Fuentes. Hi to Stacey Brown and Donna Yam. And Patty Baumgardner says, good morning, I love the bags. These raspberry sheeter totes are gorgeous, says Mary Pat. I'll tell you something else which is gorgeous, which we launched, I don't even make up the day, but why have you said that? Because you don't know, you can't remember when it was. Oh, thank you, Johnny. Last Sunday, your card and paper showstopper bundle. This is the final deal of what we've got left. So snap this up while you can. It's these gorgeous pearl papers that we launched with Sarah last Sunday. Absolutely, I mean, some of the most beautiful colours that we've done and the most beautiful designs that we've done. In essence, what you're getting here is your two paper designs, or say it's paper, it's card, 250 GSM. You've got your Botanic Garden, and then you've got your Ditzy Floral in all the colours of the rainbow. I'll give these a quick flick through for you in just a second. But then you double up on your uses with these and the fact that you are going to be getting that beautiful block colour rainbow cardstock as well. So if I just show you through very quickly the Botanic Garden here, I mean, the papers are just absolutely stunning. If I just give that a little wiggle, well, you can see already. Look at that sheen, that pearl paper, pearl card just looks the absolute business. And the colours, right throughout the colours of your rainbow here. Stunning floral designs. Once again, double-sided for you as well. The most stunning pearl card I think that we have ever done. And if I just show you, if I stop, say here for example, you can see that all of the colours that we've done as far as your block colour pattern is concerned work beautifully. So on there you've got some sort of oranges and reds coming through, so you can match up with your orange pages, flip to the reds and you can see it picks out all of the colours. So it just makes the whole process again of using these pads super simple. I would throw you back again to Sarah's launch on these on Sunday to pick up some hints and tips and ideas of how to put these into practice. The Ditzy Floral, again, more sort of finer, sort of detailed florals, smaller florals, and on the reverse of these ones, rather than sort of the background scenes of the front sides of the paper, you've got more sort of geometric shapes to these. But once again, absolutely beautiful. And if I stop here, you can see if I just flick into my pad, again, the colours in the pad work absolutely perfectly. You're not going to have to go very much further to try and find colours that match up absolutely wonderfully from that rainbow pad. So you're going to get 36 sheets in your botanical garden, 36 sheets in this beautiful Ditzy Floral, and then you've also got 36 sheets within your rainbow as well. So already 108 sheets in total, £79.20 or $96, but let's sweeten the deal and we'll say we're also going to throw into the mix your luxury card in the silver. That is 24 sheets. We're then also going to throw into the mix the same again in your rose gold. You're thinking, hang on a minute, all this for $79.20 or $96. We're then also going to throw into the mix, I think, one of the most popular luxury cardstocks that we do, your mixed cardstock in the pastels. So you've got a selection there of your linen cardstock and your pearlized. Now you're thinking, hang on a minute, this is amazing, there can't be more. 10 sheets of our lilac glitter cardstock. 10 sheets of our Centura Pearl in the mink. Is he making this up now? No. 10 sheets of the Centura Pearl in the cherry. Where's he pulling all this from? 30 sheets of our luxury cardstock.
Really?
Yeah. Mirror, matte mirror, glitter cardstock. And 16 sheets of our Nina cardstock as well.
Wow.
How many sheets is that altogether? 16, 46, 56, 66, 76, 100, 124, 128, 236 sheets of card and paper. Woo! £79.20 or $96. I can't remember the exact mathematics in my head, you'll forgive me because this was last Sunday, but basically this was the main deal that everyone was buying, and then the showstopper bundle, well, you can see for yourself. I mean, it's ridiculous value for money. £150, $183 worth, and you get all of those other goodies thrown in. And like I said, it's not like new launch, yes please, thank you very much, but it's then not like that we're going, oh, we're just throwing in some like random, you know, paper and card pads that you're not bothered about. Hugely popular, one of the most popular pads that we do, and then all of your Centura Pearl goodies as well. I mean, just crafty stash that you don't want to be without. Buy that now whilst you can. Final deal on the screen should show to you that we do not have huge stock of this at all, so get it whilst you can and get your double points. That came out very Dutch then, didn't it? Double. Now, this next deal you're about to see, we showed you earlier on with Leanne, and I was so happy actually because we were chatting about it in the break. Our scissors are incredible. This deal is incredible, but not very often do we actually get the scissors out and have a bit of a play and show you what they can do, because I suppose we kind of think to ourselves, well, you might have seen it before, but actually so many people loved the demo earlier on that this has been one of the best sellers of the day so far. Let's go over to Leanne and let's ask the question first of all that I'm sure you're all asking. Leanne, why are the scissors so good?
Well, if I was Debbie Fisher, I would say because they work.
Yes, Nicola.
Yeah. Thank you, Nicola, because they work.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to tell you why and how they work. I'm going to show you why and how they work. So what we've got here are our 3 different sizes. We've got the large that has the ruler printed on them. I'm going to show you that. You've got your tiny precision snips and you've got your 6 inches there. So we've got our 9, 6 and 4.5 snips in this bundle for you, and effectively you're getting not the smallest set, Ben. You told me this earlier. This 6-inch set is effectively free.
They're the freebies
in this bundle. Now it tells you on the packaging why they're fantastic, but let me explain to you. You've got beautiful straight edge cutting. You've got Japanese steel blades, and when you talk about Japanese steel, when you talk about anything with cutting when it comes to Japanese, it's precision instruments, precision cutting. When it comes to medical equipment, when it comes to chef's knives, when it comes to guillotines and scissors, you're not going to get better than Japanese steel, which is why we sing about it. You've also got a non-stick coating on there as well, and a very comfortable grip in the hand. Now, when I say precision scissors, I need to show you exactly what I mean. The 9-inch come with the measuring blade on there, which is highly unusual and incredibly useful. Let me just see if you can see. There you go. Can you see that there?
Yes, can now.
Lovely, thank you. So you can see you've got your measuring on there. Not only have you got it on there, you've got it on the blade below as well. Which means if you want a precision snip at a distance, you no longer need to pencil and ruler it. It will do that for you. Now, I've scored a box top here at 2 inches all the way around on my scoring board. You should be able to see those score lines there. Yeah, we can. I want to snip this at 2 inches, Ben. So what I do is just line up where I want to snip to the 2-inch mark on my scissor. You can see there. And then by putting my blade straight and snipping to the end in a straight line, it is a precise 2 inches, because you can see it stops exactly where you want it to stop. And then if I do it again on this side,
Yep.
Precise, absolutely precise. So you can measure now with your ruler and get precision snipping all the way. Look at that, stops right in the crosshair. So you couldn't get more precise than that. It is fantastic. Now, that's great to have the ruler on there and have it precise. What else can they cut? In the past, if somebody had taken your very good quality dressmaking or fabric scissors,
Yes.
excuse me, and gone to cut fabric, you would have been screaming, running through the room, going, no,
in slow motion.
Absolutely. Now, with these scissors, everybody knows, in the craft, us crafters, it's grounds for divorce.
Yeah, well.
Really. If you use my good fabric scissors on some paper, I'm not going to be your friend for a very long time.
Right.
This is how it goes down. With these scissors, you
goes
can go
down.
from fabric, and look how precise these cuts are. Listen, can you hear it? I'm going to bend down.
Oh, yeah, do it again because you did it into the mic earlier.
Hang on. I'm going to do it. Ready? Are you listening?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear it? I'm going to do it on card in a minute. It's so fantastic. But look at the precise snips. No fraying. Really clean cuts on fabric. I'm going to now go to my cardstock. And I'm going from card. Oh, listen. You ready?
Listen. Shh. Oh! Do again. Oh. I love the facial expression.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Do one more.
You know. One more. Okay,
One more.
hang on.
With the
Ready?
Face. With the face.
You know at home the sound of a good scissor when you hear it. I'm going straight from my card to my fabric. Look, and not dulling that blade. I've been using mine for fabric craft and paper craft since I got them. Let me get a piece of mirror card for you. Cutting into a piece of mirror card, if you haven't got a good scissor, often the top coating can ruffle and you get this kind of jagged, almost serrated edge down here. No serration there, absolutely precise. The same with glitter cardstock. You've got the top coating, you've got the adhesive and the card underneath, no ruffling, precise cuts. From that to my fabric, precise. Bring in my ribbon. How more precise could you be? It's absolutely fantastic. And can I just show you something else, Ben? Not all scissors cut to the very tip. Watch this. Very, very tip.
Great demo.
So those scissors to the very, very tip, you can see that there.
Yeah.
They're cutting from the jaw to the very tip.
Yeah.
No longer with your craft scissors do you have to saw through whatever it is you're cutting, because our scissors do it for you. They're absolutely incredible. They'll do your acetate the same. It's amazing. Yarn. You know me, I love my crochet. I need my scissors when I'm crocheting and I'm cutting my yarn to be precise, because when I cut, I want it straight through the yarn. I don't want to be cutting one of the fibres at a time and having them all unthreaded and unravelled, because it just makes a mess at the end of your yarn. So being able to have scissors that have gone from fabric to card to paper to acetate, ribbon, no problem at all, and then go straight back to the fabric, and it has not hampered with the precision of that cut. It's absolutely incredible. 5mm craft foam, adhesive both sides and 2 carrier sheets, straight through.
Huh.
And no, look,
No.
as precise, and that's thick. Look how thick that is. So it is absolutely, you will not ever regret these scissors, I promise you. They are the best craft scissors in the industry. And not only are you getting the 9-inch, you're getting the 6-inch, which perform the same, and you're getting your tiny little snips too. Brilliant for fussy cutting. Can I just show you? I'm just going to grab a scrapbook paper, Ben.
Oh, okay, she's off now, look, here we go.
Because I'm just wanting to show you this too, because I just think this is really important. I'll just grab any design.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter what I want to show you. See the big scissors here? You know, when I said to you the cut from the tip, from the jaw to the tip, I'm going to fussy cut this out with the jaw of the scissor.
What, the
jaw,
flower?
right at the top.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you what I would do with that. And this shows you the quality of the scissor. So my scissors are hardly opening and closing. In fact, they're not at all. I'm simply rotating the paper in the jaw of the scissor, as you can see there. So my hand is rotating the paper, not the scissor.
Yeah.
And I've got that scissor constantly open, which you can see. Fussy cutting.
That's
so
incredible.
it is from the actual jaw all the way to the finest tip.
Yeah.
You're getting the most precise cutting ability with these scissors. And if you've struggled, I mean, we all joke and we call Sarah scissor hands because she's great at it, and I'm not great. This, in the past, doing this live on air, fussy cutting a design out of a piece of scrapbook paper would have terrified the life out of me, I'll not lie, because my skill at cutting like this is not great. It's not for me. But when I have got a precision implement in my hand,
you could have fooled me. Look at this.
when you've got the right tool for the job, you can quickly and precisely do that and not have to worry about it. It takes away any concern you've got in your own skill.
That's brilliant.
Takes it away because the tool will do the job for you. These scissors are the scissors that you need, and you need a couple of pairs. Some in your craft room, some for general use at home, and you will not regret it.
Do you want there's some scissor chat here, look. So Fabi says, those are the best scissors. My young teen daughters call them the magical scissors. They don't papercraft, but they asked me to get them. Again, these obviously have their uses outside of crafting as well, as loads of people will attest to. Mary says, there are no better scissors than CC scissors. They cut like everything is butter, says Diane Keverson. I love mine. Beth Malone, I have all of these scissors, and husband has been told, hands off under penalty of death, Beth's husband. Yes, don't touch Beth's scissors. Trish Lestel says, how clever to have the ruler on the blades. Jonelle Wachman says, I love my purple scissors. They're amazing, and I love the no-stick blades. Gaz is loving the scissors. Susan is loving the scissors. Stacey, Beverly, Donna, they're amazing. Amelie says, the scissors are fantastical. Cheryl Whedon, I have the scissors. They are awesome, really easy to hold and use. I could go on here. Betsy Throop Black, I love the CC scissors. I have many pairs throughout my house. I hate the fussy cut, but the little precision scissors work. And I highly recommend the scissors, says Carlotta Ewig. They cut like butter. Casey says, love the scissors. I have 4 sets in different areas of the house. Dear, so I'm just remembering back to that. Do you remember that time we talked about having scissors in different areas of the house, and Debbie Robinson suggested a pair in the bedroom?
Wow. I'm going to have to send her a text message. I won't know what she's doing with the scissors in the bedroom.
When I grow up, says Risa Jackson, I want to be able to fussy cut like the Crafter's Companion presenter, she says. If you get a pair of scissors like this.
Get the scissors, it's not me. I am terrible at fussy cutting usually. It's the scissor that helps you do the job. What you realise sometimes is you think that you're not good at something, and it's not you, it's the tool. And then if you get the right tool, you're able to do it. Get the scissors, give it a go. I'm sure you're going to be great. And
that's so true, isn't it? Because if you're not particularly naturally talented at something in the first place, if you then get the tool which isn't particularly good at doing the thing that you want to do, then you're on to a bit of a losing streak. But if you've got the tool which is the best at what you want to do, then there's much more of a chance that you'll be able to get the knack, and you absolutely will with these. Read the comments coming through. You don't need us to say much more. 4.5-inch, 6-inch, 9-inch scissors, all of them for that price. You're getting the 6-inch scissors for free. Large word dies. Launch these at some point during birthday. Don't ask me when. £24 or £29.60. I really like these because I'm a big fan of cards that have your sentiment at the focal point as the main sort of piece of your project. And I love these again for the fact that you've got this fantastic die here which will kind of cut into your cardstock. So great, for example, if you want to create, I mean, how cool is this? Great if you want to create a little shaker card to say happy birthday. But then, of course, you've got all of the different pieces that you'll cut out that you can then either paper piece back in, you can potentially just pop these onto your card just like so. It's entirely up to you how you go up using these. I really, really love this card as well. I think it's so super cute, just done with some of our linen cardstock. So just paper piece back in, and for each and every one of the dies in the block capitals, you get your cute little sort of cursive words. So that one, hello friend. I just think these look great, and again, brilliant for all sorts of different occasions. You know, look at that one, hugs and kisses. I mean, you can send these to people just because. Brilliant that you've got like a thank you in there as well. And look at that, you know, really simple. That really speaks to me again, a card like that. Just a bit of simple matting and layering, using the die to create that, that thank, paper piecing it back in and then just popping your die cut of the U there, adding a few little embellishments. Really classy, really professional, but very, very simple to do. And that's, again, I think what these dies allow you to do, create really stunning projects really, really simply. So you get all of the dies here I'm about to show you. So you've got Hello Friend. You have got Hugs and Kisses, which, as I say, I just think is really nice. I love it. And I'm sure you said it. I'm sure it must have been you because it's always stuck with me. Isn't it nice to like be able to send cards just because, and even more so, isn't it nice to, on your birthday you're expecting cards through the letterbox, aren't you? But you know, on any other sort of day of the year, isn't it nice to be able to get a card through the post when you're not expecting it?
Yes, and I much prefer that.
Yeah.
I much prefer an impromptu card to say, "Hi friend,
Hugs and
thinking of
kisses.
you. It's been tough this last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
How are you doing?" Or "You mean a lot to me," or just let's catch up. Those mean so much more to me than it's this date in the year when everybody sends a card.
Yeah.
I prefer the impromptu, and I think having a range of sentiments like that allow you to, exactly that, Ben, express yourself to loved ones, friends and family, and I feel it means so much more.
And that, again, I think we do brilliantly here. So hello friend, hugs and kisses to somebody, why not? Thank you, always very useful. Always do try and encourage my children to always send thank you cards and letters to various members of the families after birthdays and things like that. And then of course, oh hello, then of course you have got your happy birthday as well. But all of that, 8 dies in total for just £24 or £29.60, and you will of course get your double points on that too. Still, everyone chatting about the scissors. Lucy says, I have scissors in the bedroom. Oh, I have scissors in the bedroom.
Wow.
Trim my bangs. What does that mean?
Trim me back.
Cut clothing tags. Oh, your bangs. Oh, trim your fringe, cut your clothing tags, snip hanging strings, and cut open packaging.
Okay, good. Thank you for that. That's why you need some scissors in the bedroom.
I knew Debbie Robinson wouldn't have said something completely random.
Never.
Lillian says, I can't stop the involuntary peekaboo going through my head every time I spot Ben's bag on the counter. What are you talking about? What? Someone said it looked like me with Sarah's wig on. That is brilliant. Ben will stay there until those bags sell out. How many left, Johnny? There's 17 left. Come on. Come on, everybody. It's 17. Come on, we'll show you that in just a little bit. Let's not leave 17 on the counter. But he needs to, because all the others have gone. Leanne's gone, Sheena's gone, Sarah's gone. I mean, I know I had about 1,000 more, but come on. Let's get Ben to a home. 17 more homes needed for Ben. You can take him shopping with you. Do whatever you want with him, but come on, 17 more. We'll come to that in a bit. Let's get on over to Leanne, who has got, over the other side of the studio, the most popular launch that we did over the course of birthday. Well, I think this and Bella Luna are like this, aren't they, for the two most popular launches?
Yes. Completely agree with you, Ben. And I'm not surprised. These are absolutely fabulous. Now, the brushes went, so we've got the palettes on their own for you now. And, you know, if you've got brushes that we've sold to you before, the Royal and Langnickel ones, they're going to work just as well. So if you've got a paintbrush, they're going to work with them. Now, these palettes are incredible, Ben, I have to say. And we've got Sunbeam and Moonbeam, and I'm going to tell you the difference. I'm going to open these up because when I open them, you see that incredible, lustrous, metallic shimmer that you've got in here. And I just want to show everybody as well, if you watched me demonstrating them earlier in the week, I had moistened them and they were really quite wet. And the paint was fluid. Yeah. But look, completely solid.
Okay.
And so when you leave them to dry, they dry lovely, and then you just mist them again and you use them. So let's start with Sunbeam. The Sunbeam colours are called Sunbeam because they work best on white cardstock. Just moving my glasses out of the way there. It was like the Invisible Man. Who can remember the Invisible Man?
I used to scare me, that did.
Did it?
Yeah.
Really? The Invisible Man, just the glasses walking around on the road?
Didn't he have a hat as well?
He had a hat and he had a cane, I think.
Yeah.
And then, he would just walk around with, like, on white gloves.
Yeah.
So it would just be like glasses, white gloves.
I didn't like that.
You
It used to
didn't
scare
like
me.
it?
No.
I didn't mind the Invisible Man.
No.
The Invisible Man lives in my house because there's always a pair of glasses on the side of the sofa.
Oh, really?
Yes, but they're
Yeah.
my husband's. And then he's always shouting, "Where's my glasses?" And I'd say, "Wherever you've put them, Pet."
There was a knock on the door the other day, actually,
Was
at my
there?
house. Yeah,
And?
yeah. And Daisy opened the door. She said, "Dad, the Invisible Man's here." I said, "Tell him I can't see him."
Oh my goodness. Very good. Is that out the dad's joke book?
I don't think that one was. That was just off a.
Just off the top of your
There's
head?
so many floating around in there, Leanne.
You are a comic genius.
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely. So, back to the Sunbeam. Sunbeam work on white card on their own, so they only work on white card. If you put them on a dark card, you're going to lose the colour and just have the shimmer. But look at the luminosity that you've got in there. It's almost like they're illuminated. They're absolutely fabulous. Beautiful colours. Moonbeam, this palette, will work on white cardstock, which you can see me glasses. Sorry, I'm going to have my glasses. I'm going to put them on my head. So I've got the chain so that I'm not looking for them all the time. And then they're just dangling where you don't want them to dangle. They're in the way. So now they're on top of my head. Anyhow, I'm looking like a schoolmistress now. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Here we are. So we've got Moonbeam for you. Moonbeam looks fabulous on a white cardstock as well. But then it also works brilliantly on a black cardstock. So in that Moonbeam palette, not only have you got 24 colours, you've actually got 48 because the colour changes when you put it onto that black cardstock. So you've got two separate palettes, Moonbeam and Sunbeam. 24 colours in Moonbeam, 24 colours in Sunbeam, no duplications.
No.
48 entirely different colours that you've got there. And then when you see what you can do when you're colouring in images, Ben, I've got some examples here for you. These are coloured in using the Moonbeam palette.
Yeah.
And then the same on a dark card. It really is like they're illuminated, like somebody switches a light on.
I've kept using that on shows when I've had them and you've not been here because that's, again, resonated with me. Turn the light on. And also, just to say for me, because normally with these, you go black cardstock shows it best. But I think even on the white,
Oh,
how
yes.
incredible.
Incredible.
That
And to
shimmer
get a set of metallic paints which will actually show on white cardstock like this, highly unusual. But my word, look at that. It's incredible, isn't it? And each set is impressive as the next. These are beautiful. You can see that beautiful luminosity and then switch the light on. Look how fabulous they are.
Yeah.
It really is going to level up whatever it is you're painting. And if you've bought metallic paints before and they've been crumbly, they've been lacklustre, they've not really had any shimmer, you've wondered why they're called metallic or shimmery because you can't see any metallic or shimmer, get these and you will not be disappointed because these results that I'm showing you here are achieved effortlessly as I showed you in all of the demonstrations earlier in the week. I mean, look at that on white cardstock. Unbelievable, the shine in there.
That's amazing.
This, use them on your embossing folders.
Yeah.
Paint your embossing folder after you've put it through. Look at those leaves on there and the embellishments. These dragonflies, and then stenciling with them in the background using your masking tape. Absolutely incredible. This one of my favourite examples of using these. That butterfly that's been lifted on a white cardstock with that floral, and then the black card with all of that luminescence. It just, they like, and
Look at the autumn leaves, that's amazing.
on white card, how incredible is that?
Yeah.
I mean, these just look like they've been professionally manufactured
Absolutely.
in some magic way. This is my favourite card of the entire set.
Yeah.
I just think that is beautiful. The whole background stamped and painted, the butterfly, and then with that lifted with that decoupage there, absolutely exceptional. Cling film background, I showed you how to do that too, and then painting the floral, and then just doing a watercolour wash, blending it in, and then just some white stamping as a resist. It couldn't be easier. So many fabulous ways of using them, Ben.
Yeah, Moonbeam, Sunbeam, $19.99, $23.96. I'll tell you what we're going to do as well, just read a few comments. We are going to have a quick look at Leanne demoing with these a little bit earlier, because we've got so much in the studios here. It's not necessarily that easy to get a product like this out and clear the space to do it. So we're going to have a look back at what happened earlier in the week. But Beverly just saying this watercolour, vibrant. Lillian Kwok says, I cannot wait to get mine. Rita Jackson saying the paints are magical. And Laura O'Donnell says, I've always been a little bit afraid of watercolouring, but these are amazing. Thank you so much for all the lovely comments coming through. And yeah, let's have a little bit of a look. So this was when we launched them earlier in the week. Leanne, it was on Friday. It was me, it was Leanne, and here was a little bit of a look. It was all of us again, wasn't it? How can we forget, guys? Here is Leanne, just showing you a little bit more demo-wise with these amazing brand new shimmer watercolours. Have a look.
So we're going to have a look at how, now we did a background on a white card earlier, so now we're going to have a look at how to do a background on a dark card. I thought that would be nice to do as well. So I've got a piece of black cardstock here, I've got my paint brushes, I've got my pre-moistened Sunbeam and Moonbeam palettes, and we're going to use the Moonbeam paints to do the background on here. Now, what I like to do, have I lost a brush? There it is. I'm just going to get my water. I like to bring the colours out onto my mat so that I'm not dipping back in and contaminating my palette. What I would say is when you're going into your palette, you need to keep cleaning your brush because you don't want to contaminate each well with another colour so that the colours stay true. So the way to do that is to wet your brush, decide on the colours you want to use, and I'm going to choose, I'm just looking at my little palette here, I'm going to choose Gold Seam because I think it's gorgeous. So there's Gold Seam, picking, oh my word, it even just shimmers in the palette. It's incredible. Can you see it?
Gorgeous,
it's absolutely unbelievable. That's coming down onto my palette, so I'm picking up the colour with my brush, popping that down here, getting as much as probably more than I need, but that's onto my palette there. Then I'm going to not waste this on my brush, but dip it in my water and just pop some onto my card to create this background that I want to create. So effectively cleaning my brush on the card so that I don't waste any paint. Then it goes back in the water. Clean, and when you clean it, you're just making sure on some white kitchen towel that you've got no colour transference. Doesn't matter if your bristles are stained, just as long as you can't see blue on your kitchen towel. Then you can go back in for another colour, and I think I'm going to go in for gingerbread.
Oh, nice. What a gorgeous
That makes me
colour.
want a posh coffee.
Oh, it does. It's making me feel all Christmassy just thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm going to, again, clean my brush here. Just move it all around in with each other. Okay. I mean, do you know what? I probably don't need this ink.
Yeah.
This is how fantastic it is. It just really is the best. And then final colour, I think I might go with a little bit of, let's go with a bit of Starlight. Why not? Bit of Starlight there. Pop that on the palette, and then this can come in places. And then we're going to dry and see what we feel it looks like. Now, what you can do is put more water on here and encourage them to all move around in each other. Or you can spritz them, and you're going to do some wiggling and get them to run, because when they run with water, that's when you get the really lovely effects and the pooling of the shimmer. So we're going to encourage them to run. And then if we feel we need to put some more colour in, we can. And if you want to spritz a little bit, you can too, because you're not going to lose any of the shimmer. You're just moving them around with each other. That little spritz has helped enliven them a little bit. And then you can use your brush to do the same thing with water on and just move it around on your card. Pick up some colours and just whiz it in places. Just don't worry about it. And then I like to do splashes as well.
Gorgeous.
So pick it up and then flick it at your card. Okay. So once you've done all of that to get your background, we can stop and then get out our heat gun and dry it.
Fabulous. Just while Leann's drying it, I have to let all you guys at home know we are now approaching a third of the stock of the showstopper sold out already. Not even 12:30 here in the UK, and approaching a third of that showstopper sold out the door. So you're going to have to go pretty quickly on this one. I'm hoping we should have enough stock for Ben and Leann to get through that launch day show at 3 p.m. here in the UK, but approaching a third of the stock. You can see how popular this has been, and it's no wonder. When you see those amazing techniques that Leann's showing us right now, you can see quite how incredible these brand new watercolours are. That shimmer and that shine is just absolutely fantastic. Wow, this is really coming to life.
It's incredible, and you only need a tiny bit, and you'll get a different result every time. It's entirely up to you how you do it, whether you pool it more, whether you blend it more, whether you put more drops on there. The choice is yours. But what you will get is an incredible shimmer and shine, almost like a galaxy.
Yes.
It's absolutely super. It is like a galaxy. Now, I didn't dry between each layer there. Here, I dried between each layer, which is why you get more differentiation between the colours. So when you've got more time at home, put the gold on, dry it. Put the bronze on, dry it. Put the moonlight on, dry it. And then you'll get more differentiation in the colours that you've put on the background. And you can do some more very obvious splats if you want to as well. But I've also got my brush to do my detail painting, and I'll need a tiny bit of that. So this is one of the leaves, heat embossed, black pigment ink stamped, heat embossed with a clear powder, and then fussy cut.
Okay.
And I'm just going to paint it. Now I think I'm going to have some green in here, so I'm going to go with some forest. Why not? I only need a tiny bit. So a tiny bit of forest again onto my mat. There we go. And then I'm going to go into my leaf. From the bottom here, let's just start painting the forest. Now, the other thing is as well, because I've heat embossed it with a clear powder, you can go directly over the lines, and I'll show you in a second. Let me just show you now. It will resist the lines. You can see, there you go. So it will resist the lines. So don't worry about having to be too detailed. Then I've picked up a little bit of the gold from my mat. And I'm just blending it in with the green, giving it a little clean, bringing a little bit more of the green in there, and just going over the whole leaf. Now, anybody can do this. This is not tricky or difficult. And this is the waste that I'm picking up off the mat over here.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you, James. And that means that you can see that I'm just picking up the waste colour from doing the background and painting my leaf so that they all blend in. The only thing I did was add that extra little bit of green down there. But when that's dry now, I get a beautiful painted ombre leaf with all of the colours that you can then really use to embellish. And that's all I've done for these embellishments on this card. You see that one would fit in there perfectly if I added in. It's just taking the waste from the background and over the top of the embossed, just so minimum effort, maximum impact. That's what you're getting with these paints, with these paints. Minimum effort, maximum impact.
There we go. Absolutely right, and well, so much so the showstopper flew out. You can still get the Moonbeam though available, and also the Sunbeam too. So all of these deals you'll find on the Shop the Show, Shop the Day page, but grab them today. Please make sure you do. Your last opportunity to jump in and grab a lot of these deals. Certainly the last sort of live shows that you're going to see these on, these deals. Last chance to get double points today. Last chance to pick up the free gifts today. Last chance to get in the draw to win that 300 today. Lots of last chances. And also, what I would say to you is, I know a lot of you, we've seen some comments of people saying, oh, you're going off to do other bits and pieces, a few people going off to church, that kind of thing. Do make sure you come back later on, 6 o'clock tonight, so that's 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, where we've got Second Chance Sunday, which will be a wrap-up of the whole event. We have managed to secure, again, some deals brought back. So if you've missed out on anything, do make sure that you join us for that show, because the chance is you might see something and you go, oh, I thought that had disappeared. We've managed to secure a few other bits and pieces that you might have thought had gone, but that will be it tonight. Once that wrap-up's done, a lot of the items that we sort of said, are limited. They'll probably go. We've got deals coming back tonight, which are for tonight and tonight only. So please do make sure you stick with us. And more than anything, take advantage of the double points. Now, come on, Ben. Out you come. Out you come. Here he is. It's the final of the bags. The Ben bag is still available. It is limited stock, super limited stock. We have now left of these. Is it still? How have we got? There we do. 17 of these remaining. Limited edition tote bag. If you haven't yet got yours, there's the Leann bag, of course, the Sarah bag, the Sheena bag, and now my Ben bag. We have more stock of the Ben bag than any of the others, and there is still opportunity for you to get one of the last 17. So go swiftly on this. It's £120, $154 worth of crafty content within your limited edition bag, which also includes...
I've got my Ben bag.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
I've got my Ben bag, and it's hanging in my craft room on the back of the door with my Leann bag.
Ah,
Because we're like the Dolly and Kenny of the craft world.
we are.
We're islands in the stream.
That is what we are.
No one in between.
What's the next line? No one in
That's where we
between.
belong.
That's where we belong.
Sail
away with me to another world.
And we rely on each other.
Ha ha.
We'll not say the next bit.
No.
No.
I mean, let's also just say for a second, and this is across, I think, all of the different bags and stamps that we've had, how great are the scruffy little cat images. They are superb.
They're incredible.
Aren't they?
Yes, they are. She's so talented, Sharon. And in the bag, you get a little card that lets you know how you can get to Sharon's website. So if you want to get a caricature of yourself or your family on, I think she does suitcases and mugs and T-shirts and pyjamas and tote bags and jute bags and all sorts of different things. If you want to get one for a granddaughter or for yourself, whatever it is, have a head along to Sharon's website, the little cards in the bag, and see what it's all about, because she's incredibly talented.
I'm going to do that. Do you know, every year we have little Christmas Eve boxes.
Yeah.
And we always do new pyjamas.
Yeah.
I might get Christmas me
Yes.
on pyjamas for the whole family.
Oh, I think you should. I like that idea.
Yeah? You know that you were going to do cards for Mr. C?
I'm doing cards for Mr. C for the rest of his life with my scruffy little cat stamp.
I might get pyjamas. Can you imagine the look of...
Joy.
I was going to say disappointment. Joy on my children's faces on Christmas Eve when they open. I got new pyjamas, new pyjamas. Is that you, Dad? Yes, it is me. But that's nice to know, isn't it? You can get that card in the bag and maybe, think about getting your own personalised character. What I would say as well, with the 17 that we've got left, a few people have said they're getting a second bag of me, because they've already got one, and they're going to draw a beard on it and pretend it's Craig. So, I mean, it's entirely up to you if you want to do that. It's about being crafty, it's about being creative. By the way, hats off and chapeau to you if you've been one of those people who have made pillows out of these bags. I think that is a cracking idea. It was wonders that I saw on Facebook, which I absolutely loved. You might want to multi-buy these if you want to kind of do that thing as well. Maybe you've already got your bag and you go, OK, I've got my first one as an actual bag. The second one, I'll do the same. I'll make a little pillowcase. But anyway, inside the bag, you've got me in stamp form with those really cute little stamp sentiments. We're going to bring you pre-cut elements of that beautiful trellis from the Vintage Rose collection. You get 12 of those, which you can use as backgrounds for your project, stencil through them, colour them in, however you want to go. We're also going to give you these beautiful hand-drawn stencils as well, those florals. You're going to get this cute little stamp. As I say, I missed this first time round, but it's this one we launched with the punch. At least it's not a gift card, is what that one says, which I think is very cool. You're going to get edgeables in here as well. This one has got those beautiful dragonflies on. Sarah's bag was the one which had the cute little fairy, which I thought was stunning, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to go one step better here and pop in that edgeables of the beautiful dragonflies. Then you've got your amethyst shimmer ink pad in here. Yeah?
I've had an idea.
Are you gonna?
I've got a spare Ben bag.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Craig it up.
Yes!
And I've decided, because there's only 17 of those Ben bags left, I've decided I'm going to, on my way home, I'm going to call in the warehouse. I'm going to give this Craig bag to the warehouse staff and tell them at random, in the next 17 bags, to put in the Craig bag. So somebody who buys one of the next 17 Ben bags is going to get a Craig bag as well. Could we then also, seeing as I know he's haunting the studio somewhere, would get him in here to be amused? Craig! But can we also get him to sign it? Yes. Craig! 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 Come here. Come here. Come in, pet. You wanted to laugh at what Leann's about to do. I need to give my muse. Do you know what I'm doing? What? I'm making a Ben bag into a Craig bag. Yes. Come in. Right. Oh my God. Yes. So look at me. Your gorgeous face. Right. Okay. Not today. So, not. So we're going along here. Yeah. Like this.
Craig, you've got to sign it as well.
And you're going to sign this.
Oh,
So there's
guys.
17. There's 17
left.
Ben
my
bags
bag.
left.
Yeah.
Which we're going to take this to the warehouse on the way home. And
like a musketeer,
we're going to, who buys the next 17?
Somebody.
One lucky person
Yeah.
is going to get a Craig bag
Yeah.
in with their Ben bag.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Uh,
You know when you're on holiday and you're abroad and someone's doing a caricature of you? This is what it's like.
Yeah. I tell you what, from me into Craig, I mean, from one handsome man to another.
Pretty
eh?
good, doesn't it?
It does look like you now. I can't even see me anymore. That is brilliant. So 17 of these left. One person will get the limited edition Craig bag. Yes.
thank you, darling.
No, thank
Love you. Thank
you.
you.
Lots.
Thank you.
Come on, fist bump that one on your way out. Go on, go on. Oh, we're having a hug.
And one.
That's. Can we just have another quick look at that? Look at the look. That is so good. Right. Lillian says he looks better with a beard. All right, Lillian. Oh, yes, Leanne, an invention of Craig, says Deborah. That's amazing, Leanne, says Lauren. A Craig custom bag. There are 16 left. So one of the next 17 to buy. Hey, if you've already bought it, you now might go, well, hang on a minute. I can be the only owner of a Craig custom bag, but you've got to pick up one of the next 16.
You've got to pick up one of the next 16 because that's the only ones left in the warehouse. Only the unallocated, I've already messaged, I've sent them a text message, the warehouse. So only the bags that are
Yes.
the 16 that are in stock in the crate, not the ones that are already shipped and gone. Those last ones, one of you is going to get the Craig bag in with it.
There we go. Right, we're just going to go down after the show. So, and whoever gets it, please remember to tag us all in it when you get it, wherever it's going to go. Leanne, you are so clever, says Trish. Brilliant idea, says Mistress Dow. Lynn says, that is so funny. Beautiful job, Leanne, says Faye. So as well as potentially one of the next 16 people getting the Craig bag, in my bag, which you'll obviously be buying to get to that, you are going to get the, I'll go through it again. So you've got your shimmer ink pad. You're also going to get this edgeable, which I showed you just a few moments ago, alongside one of the stamps from a really, really quirky stamp set. So you've got, at least it's not a gift card. June says, oh my goodness, that is a wow of Leanne. Good luck, everyone. You've also got in here your beautiful stencil. You've got the stunning, beautiful trellis collection, beautiful trellis from the Vintage Rose. So you've got those 12 pre-cut trellis elements. There's me again. And here's the thing now, you see, now you can stamp out the image and then you can see how easy it is to create a little Craig by adding his wee beard as well. You're going to get one of our pop-out sentiment stamps in there too. Alongside that, Linda says, waiting for Ben and Craig to get shipped to me in Wisconsin. Linda, did you get one of the, did you get the, remember, it's only one person, just to reiterate that. There's only one bag from the next 17 people. It's a lucky dip. So it'll go down there, and it'll get popped into an order from one of the final 17. So you've got to buy one of the final 17 Ben bags, and one of those orders will receive that bag, and it will be completely done at random. So quick as you can. Floral frame cut and embossed folder. That's included, one of those 4x6. That is the winter, the classic winter rose. Love this set too. I think this is absolutely incredible. Your interchangeable aperture tunnel dies, so a great way to create that kind of inner page, outer page effect. Whether you're popping in there the snowflakes as your focal point, you've got the little Christmas lights, and then you've got your holly and ivy in there too. And then the last set is the decorative nesting dies Palermo. Hannah says it'll be hilarious if whoever gets it wasn't watching the show and just wonders why someone has scribbled on their bag. No, they'll still get the Ben bag as well. That's an added extra. But I take your point though, Hannah. Thank you everyone for the lovely comments coming through. Don't forget, grab this. We've got about 16 left now. We'll keep track of it, but it's £24 or $32. Good luck. We'll keep our fingers crossed that it's you that gets the Craig bag. Oh, what a day, what a day. Thank you for joining us here on Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. We have officially got 3 live hours left of our birthday event. Where has the past couple of weeks gone? I tell you what, keep the comments coming through. I'm really, really enjoying reading these. Thank you for all of the love that you're sending us all in. You've had a great time with us. Let us know your favourite purchase. Let us know your favourite day. Let us know your favourite launch. What's been your most fun thing that's happened on birthday? Maybe it was what we've just seen there. Do keep the comments coming in. We've still got 2 more chances for 2 people to get into the draw, which Leanne is going to delve into the disco ball later on and pick 1 name out. There's currently 40 names in here. There'll be 2 more going in, and one of those 42 names will win 300 to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. Imagine what you could do with that, perusing our website and shopping to your heart's content. So do make sure that you come back tonight as well for that show, because we'll be doing the draw for that. We'll also be announcing our demo of the year, and we'll be crowning our crafty expert of the year as well. It's going to be a glitzy ceremony this evening, and of course loads and loads of great deals to bring back to you too. Some deals which we're not showing in this show, which you'll see on Second Chance Sunday, but it's literally your last 3 live hours of what has been a stellar event. A few quick comments. Lucine says, I already had planned to do a few Craigs with the Ben stamp. Beth says, just got home from my morning walk in time to see the creation of the Craig bag. Awesome. And Jen Shank says, I've just bought another Ben bag, hoping to get the Craig bag. Lol. Brilliant, Leanne. So, well, Jen, you've got a 1 in 17 chance, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Let us know if you're one of those other 16 people to buy the Ben bag. There's now only 9 left. There's 9 left of the Ben bag. I wonder why that could be. Maricel says, now I'm looking forward to getting my Ben bag and turning some of the stamped images into Craig. But case in point, yes, I said, were you not listening, Johnny? Were you not listening? No, but the case in point, you can turn it into whoever you want it to be in stamp form, because it doesn't have to be me, does it? It can be whoever you want it to be. Change the hair colour. Doesn't that look like me and Craig now? Come on!
The face shape's changed and everything.
That is absolutely brilliant. Halloween is coming, Halloween is coming. Witches, cats, and big black bats. Boo. I mean, look at that. We're like brothers from another mother, aren't we? I mean, come on, that is absolutely brilliant. I love that so much. That you've got to be quick though. There are, I think, 9 left now. 9 left to get the Craig bag, and he signed it as well. He signed it. Whatever you do, there's 5 left now. 5 left. Don't put it through the wash, for goodness sake. Right, hour 2 of what has been an unbelievable launch day show. Yeah, don't put it through the wash, because you'll end up with 2 Bens, and nobody wants that. Right, our launch day, it is actually a launch day show. I know we're getting through so many products over the course of this show, but it has been a totally brilliant show. See what I did there? Because we've got the launch of our brand new limited edition Raspberry Cheetah storage bags, and it may be a launch, Leanne, but there's a freebie in that there, a bundle.
There is a freebie in this here bundle. I have got, don't know how that sounded. I'm not very good at accents. Tried, failed. But we've got these 3 fabulous new totes for you. Really great. You know our totes are fantastic. They are really capacious. They hold a lot. They help you get organised. They're excellent quality. And you've got it in this limited edition birthday print, which is this beautiful raspberry cheetah. And if I just bring that across there, we've done them in the raspberry cheetah so that they perfectly match in with your brand new Gemini 2 collection. And of course, the Sarah Signature collection this birthday was wild at heart, and you can't get a little bit more wild at heart than some raspberry cheetah in your life, can you? This tote is, for me, the workhorse. This is where I carry things around the house, I carry things to craft clubs, I keep my tools organised in here at home. It's a real organisation in the home, but portable outside of the home. It can store so much for you. You've got that horizontal pocket in the centre, which holds perfectly our small guillotine. You've got space for all of our sprays here. You've got space here to organise whatever it is you want to put in there. And if you want a long pocket and not a short pocket, these Velcro, these dividers, so that you can customise your pockets into a long one rather than a short one.
Yeah.
You've got pockets to slot in all around the 3 sides, and on the 4th side there you've got a zipped compartment which allows you to store safely and not lose whatever it is you want to put in there. So that's the biggest of the totes. Then you've got this one, which I love, like a grab handle one. This for me is organising by specific craft type.
Okay.
I have several of these. So I actually have one for my crochet, which has all of my crochet hooks and needles and stuff in here. I have one for my mixed media, as you can see here, with palette knives and spatulas and paintbrushes and glue and paint palettes and brays and all of the things I want for mixed media. And then I have one for general paper craft, which has all of my scissors and pokey tools and a paper trimmer in there, etc, etc. So it's a great bag with little slot pockets all the way around, elastic. You've got these clear pockets to find things you don't want to lose. Great for getting organised by craft type. And then you're getting free today, you're getting those 2, and for free you're getting your desktop tote, which is great because it's got all of that space inside. You've got your little slip pockets all around the outside, and you've got your little pull carry handles should you need them.
Just a question I meant to ask earlier. A couple of people have asked, has that got the little zip underneath it like the previous one did, just to check?
I'll show you.
It has, I can see it dangling. Yes, some people have asked about that. The zip, so you can collapse it, isn't it? Ah, perfect, it does.
Oh, and can I just say on this one as well, I didn't tell you it's got little pockets inside.
Oh, okay.
Can you see that little slip pocket?
It's hard to see in the black.
Hard to see with the black, but I'm putting my finger in it there.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got the little slip pockets inside there as well. So you just pull up the base.
Yeah. That's
like that.
very handy.
Pull up the base, unzip the bottom, folds flat.
Brilliant.
To use it, zip the bottom. Put the base flat. Use it.
Nice.
Same for this one.
Oh, okay.
Is it the same for that one? No, just for that one. Yes.
Excellent. Oh, now we're looking.
I'm checking them all. Nope, just the little one goes flat. The other 2 come as they are. However, this one does fall flat. If we've got another one somewhere, I'll be able to show you because they've taken everything out. You push up the bottoms and then it goes like that and goes flat for foldage. There you go.
Just a quick update. The Ben bag, don't scream and shout, but it's now
sold out.
It's gone. There we go. Let us know. Tag me, tag Leanne, tag Craig. Who's going to get this one here? I will make sure in a minute. I'll take it over the other side of the studio to make sure Leanne's got that so we can take that down. So, 1 in 17 people. Let me know if you're one of those people that got the last... one of the last Ben bags, and then we can sort of guess who might be getting it. Sherry Duncan says, just purchased my chance to get the Craig bag. A Craig bag, Leanne, and that is why she is head of product development. She did that on the fly, says Hadassah. Yes, Queen, do your thing, says Hadassah. She does her thing. Mistress Dow says, you're a pair of lovely boys. Oh, what was that from?
That's like Scottish, I think. It's just like a Scottish accent.
No, what was that? Oh, lovely. You lovely, lovely boy.
Is it?
Yeah, Windsor Davis.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is Windsor Davis.
Lovely
from
boys.
It Ain't Half Hot Mum.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I loved It Ain't Half Hot Mum. That's classic. Classic TV.
Hi, you're a pair of, you lovely boys. Loving the new tote bag, says Jenny. No, he's Welsh. It was half Scottish, and then he's Welsh, wasn't he, Windsor Davis? Oh, lovely boys. Jenny Finlow says, loving the new tote bags, just adding them to the list of fab new launches. And Patty Talbot says, wow, birthday seems to have flown by. It's absolutely flown over. I think at the start of the 2 weeks, looking ahead into the distance and knowing the amount of shows that we were going to do and the amount of launches we were getting through, you were sort of thinking like, this is going to, it's going to seem like it's going to go on for a long time. But the fact that we're here now, we've got less than 3 hours of birthday to go, live shows. Make the most of it, everybody. Pick up the deals. Make the most of it. It won't be double points tomorrow. There won't be free gifts tomorrow. So please, please, please make the most of it. And more than anything, what I would say today as well, today's a great, if you're looking through all of these deals and go, well, I've got that launch, I've got that launch, got that launch, take advantage of the double points to pick up like the things that you'll need in your craft room. If you adhesives, for example, your cardstock, if you need some like core craft tools, all those kind of things, buy them now because you will still be able to get this tomorrow, but you won't get the double points. So you may as well take advantage of that today. If you're thinking I'm spent out, look at all of the other things around your craft room, and if you're low on anything, today's the day to be buying. Get some more free gifts potentially, but also get the double points. Just wanted to quickly show you this as well, the lowest tote. the raspberry sheeter, you don't get the contents of the lowest this time. Just to reiterate that, this was yesterday's deal, but you can still get the bag. And I think a lot of people have actually gone, well, do you know what? It'd be nice to have the lowest tote to marry up with that storage, to marry up with my free jute tote bag, which I'm going to be getting, to marry up with, you know, all of the lovely raspberry colours that you've got in the G2 and that new Mini. It's such a brilliant bag. This one's got a zip across the top as well now, which is pretty cool. So it's going to help you keep all of your contents in there nice and safe. You know, if you're chucking this in the back of the car and it gets toppled over going around a corner, all your bits and pieces aren't going to fly out of there. See-through as always, so you can see exactly what's in here. And the quality of this, I mean, it is brilliant. The stitching is immense. That's quite heavy. You know, I'm quite a strong bloke, and that is quite a heavy bag. So it just shows you that this is going to hold quite a weight. So you can very easily pop in, just to show you what we've got in here. We've got buddy bags, we have got fab files in here. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff in here, but isn't it great to be able to see all the contents that you've got in your tote, to be able to grab it? It's white clean, of course, as well. We've even got a paper taker in there too. But no word of a lie, a lot of you obviously use this for crafty goodies, but I've seen so many people say that they take these to the shop simply for the fact that they do carry so much. A lot of you take these to the beach with you as well. So just a great handy size tote to have. But of course, you can fit in all of those goodies as well. It is the tote only in this deal for $19.99 or $23.96. Double points on it and a perfect partner to go with all of your brand new storage, which I know lots of you are picking up. Right. Next, it is time for some gold shimmer. Don't start that sentence, Ben, because you can't remember. When was the day of these?
Oh.
Earlier in birthday, we launched the gold shimmer ink pads, and it was last Monday, the 16th. Wow. 6 days ago.
No,
yeah.
Yes, just 6 days ago. Wow.
These absolutely flew out of the door, and they are the follow-up, really, these, aren't they, to the original shimmer ink pads. And not that we're supposed to have favourites. I like the original ones, but for me, the shimmer that you managed to achieve with these gold shimmer ink pads, Leanne, is just quite simply off the chart.
It really is, Ben. And if you thought you could ever get more shimmer in an ink pad, you would be thinking no, but you really can. They're absolutely exquisite. If you're wondering what a gold shimmer ink pad is, it is the pigment ink that we've got, but instead of being shot through with a silver, they're shot through with a gold. I think you can just see that there. Because I want you to see it really well, I'm going to just swipe a couple of colours onto this cardstock and show you how fabulous they are. So start with this here, okay. And I've got my, oh gosh, a green one. Hang on, I need my glasses on to see that.
Oh, I can
here
remember
they are
that
on a
one.
chip.
Wasn't it called, what does it begin with?
S.
No.
Secret Garden.
Oh, I wouldn't have got that.
And so I'm swatching this onto here for you. You can see how lush they are. They're absolutely beautiful. And then if I just wiggle this at you, and you need to wait for it to dry to get the real shimmer, but look at that. That's what I'm talking about with these shimmer ink pads. The amount of shimmer you've got in here is absolutely incredible. They're beautifully opaque. It's a pigment. All of the techniques you can do with a pigment ink pad, you can do with these shimmer ink pads. They will blend beautifully. You can heat emboss with them. You can do all of your background techniques with them. You can stamp with them. You can stencil with them. It is so useful to have such a gorgeous colour. Here's, I've got a heat gun. Is it plugged in? Yes.
Oh, here we go.
I like you to see them dry because it makes such a difference. Whenever a shimmer or a metallic or anything that's got any reflection of light in it is wet, you never get the result you do when they're dry. Hello.
Oh, yes.
So there, you've got the colour infused with that beautiful gold shimmer and iridescence through them. They're absolutely incredible. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7 or 8 colours you've got? 8 colours. So you've got 8 fabulous colours in here. Have I counted that wrong? 4? Yes, there's 8 here. I can't even count. That's how the day is going for me. I can't even count from 1 to 8. So you've got 8 colours in there, and then here's some examples of what you can do with them. So you see we've done that lovely watercolour background. We've coloured the floral with it. You can see the flashes of gold through there now that you know what you're looking for. Here we've done a stamped background. Here we've done some inking for that wonderful kind of Aurora Borealis background. Here we've just done some direct to paper, and you've got that gold shimmer flashing all the way through, exactly as I've just shown you.
Look at that.
Here
Wow.
we've stamped and inked. Look at the shimmers and flashes of gold in there with that spritzing, where it just gives that beautiful interfered look to it. Here again in the background, you've got that beautiful interference. Use it with your embossing folders, swipe it. Look what that looks like. It's
I feel like I've
absolutely
not seen
incredible.
that one before. That's incredible.
It's honestly, Ben, we could just keep going forever. Here, heat embossing them. You've still got the flash of gold. You've got the flash of gold in the background. Use it to do some direct to paper, flashes of gold with your beautiful decoupage over the top. Use them with your embossing folders. Colour your embossing folders. Get the flashes of gold shimmer in there, which you can see coming through. Really, you will never ever tire of the different techniques and what it is you can do with these. Certainly, silver shimmer ink pads, one of the most popular ink pad launches we've ever done. These gold ones, no different. Look at that. Just with a black outline overcut and overlaid, really incredible. And you get all of that high shimmer and shine in there.
Absolutely incredible. I love the shimmer pad, says Susanna Stevens. So much so, they ordered the original shimmer pads. The original should arrive on Monday, and they'll be shining as well. Donna Tushoff says, beautiful examples. Susanna, will the colour also show on the black card, or is it best to use the gold shimmer pads on white card, says Susanna?
Best to use it on white. Let me show you. So if I just do the same colours very quickly to answer that question that I've just done here, you'll see the difference. So if I get the green, I think I used the orange, that yellow, and this green. Okay, so let's do it in exactly the same order on a piece of black cardstock, and you'll see. Now, these ink pads are opaque because they're a pigment, which means that you actually can see the colour on black, but it will not be as obvious as white. You'll use, because you've got the black underneath, muting the colour a little bit. It won't be as obvious as white, but you will be able to see it. So it's great for doing techniques. What you will get, however, is the high shine. So if I just dry these for you, and then I'll flash both of them at the same time, you'll see what I mean by that, where you can see a suggestion of the colour, but it's a little bit more muted. However, you do get all of the gold shimmer coming through. Okay, that will just say that that's dry for now. I'm sure it'll be dry enough. There we go.
Okay,
so you can see it's more of a gold. And then if I put that beside and show you, can you see? So you can see that orange one, actually, it very definitely does look orange. The gold one at the top looks more gold than yellow. This gold green at the bottom, still a little bit goldy for me with a green tinge. So just try them and you'll see which ones that you want to use on black card and which ones you want to use on white. But in answer to the question, they will work, but the colour will change slightly.
Thank you, Susanna. Thank you, Leanne. Danette Chavez just saying, gorgeous shimmer. Jay Presley says, love the limited edition cheetah bags. And Lindsay Gibson says, Leanne's Craig bag is the best item of birthday.
Thank you.
I mean, and for those of you that wanted to see it, it was Ord said she wanted to see it. There it is. That is just the one and only Craig bag. There you go. That one, I need to make sure you better have that one back, otherwise I'll forget.
Don't worry, I won't forget.
Okay, we'll pop that there. I want to know who's going to get it. My special papers box. Oh, this was the first day of birthday. We launched this in a showstopper deal, and the clamour for this was absolutely huge. I saw this in the HSM preview a couple of weeks before we did the actual show, and the response that we had towards this box was absolutely off the chart. So there was no surprise to me when this absolutely flew on the launch day and has been flying out of the door ever since. We've had this on quite a few shows, and I know it did appear towards the end of birthday as a bonus buy on something else. So lots of you have bought it. Hundreds and hundreds of you have shopped and grabbed this collection. beautifully presented. I think one of the most gorgeously presented boxes, which includes 240 12 by 12 papers, single-sided, which again you guys absolutely love. As much as the comments have come through as far as you love the designs that we brought you here, so many of you have commented going, well, I love the fact that it's single-sided. You know, great for my scrapbooking projects. Great that I'm not kind of wasting another beautiful design the other side of the paper. It's over £9 in weight, and this that I've just grabbed for you here, that is literally, just to give you a bit of an idea, about a third of the amount of the papers that you're going to get inside this box. And just again, I think it's really interesting, in case perhaps you're seeing it the first time or you haven't heard, just to chat with Leann again. So all of these beautiful designs. So there's obviously collections in here that we know, things like the hummingbird, things like the dragonflies, vintage butterfly, vintage diary, but you've also popped in here some exclusive papers. What was the thought process behind what ranges were going to go into the actual pad?
So we've gone with, so this is these are poppies, these are brand new. You've not seen these. These are some of the exclusive designs that you're looking at there. But we wanted to put in some of the favourites, some of the things that sold out really quickly.
Okay.
Some of the pads that you regularly contact the customer services or direct to me and my team saying, will we ever please get that back? I loved it and I've used it, I want it. So those paper pads where we just get a lot of customer requests in terms of, that was my favourite, I'd like it back.
Yeah.
We've put that in. And then the other thing that we've done, Ben, is I suffer with this a lot, and I know a lot of you do too. I sometimes don't want to use my double-sided papers because I love the back as much as I love the front.
So many comments about that.
And I don't want to stick it down.
Yeah.
So being able to give you these as single-sided paper, so you're not worried about sticking it down. You can keep some of your lovely double-sided pristine if that's what you want to do. And so then you can use these and be generous with them because you're not wasting it. That's what we wanted to do. And of course, we're going to give you a box of some of the best loved, most loved, the favourites, the ones most requested as a return. But then always we need to give you a little treat, don't we? So we needed to put, I think it's 25% of the papers in there are new and exclusive designs.
Yeah.
So we wanted to give you some new as well as the old favourites, Ben. And of course we're giving you the quality that you expect from a Crafter's Companion paper in terms of the intensity of the print, the process it goes through, the weight of the paper, how vibrant the colours are, how usable they are, they're foldable, cuttable, snippable, layerable, all of the things that you would expect from a Crafter's Companion paper pad you can do with these.
Yeah, and again, this just shows you a few designs. I love, this is the vintage diary, isn't it?
Vintage diary.
Oh, I've just got a lot of time for that collection. And again, what you might find as you go through here that you're looking forward to getting things like your sunflowers and like your hummingbirds, wildflowers, and then all of a sudden you think, oh yeah, I've forgotten about that gorgeous collection. People have multi-ordered these. I mean, if you're multi-ordering, you have got papers which are going to keep you busy for so long, because again, having flicked through all of that, I've still got a third of the box still to go through. I'll just quickly flick through and grab these. But just to reiterate again, 240 papers, some of your favourite collections plus exclusive papers in here too. There's those beautiful vintage butterflies. Same price that we launched them at. Same deal in the fact that you're going to get double points as well. Why not pick up another set if you think you've got enough, you think you've bought enough. If budget still allows, this is again a wonderful purchase. Or if you're looking for a crafty gift for somebody, if you're watching maybe to pick up for a crafter, this is an absolute guaranteed success with any crafter if you're buying it as a gift. Beautifully presented, beautiful papers, really nice price as well at just $47.99 or $55.99 if you're platinum, and of course you'll get your double points there as well. You'll get your 2 free gifts if you're in the US and you're platinum. If you're in the UK, just need to add in an extra £2 and a penny, and you'll be able to do that. By the way, if you are looking for ways to be able to get that next gift or get towards the free shipping, do check the Shop the Show and Shop the Day page, because we do have the 235 lucky dips available for you as well. Right, talking about amazing launches, the My Special papers blew everybody's socks off, but this next collection, the day after, you thought we'd gone big on first day, thinking, oh, they've started with an absolute corker there, but then we fired your way, the Mermaid Dreams collection. And Leann, safe to say that people absolutely lost their crafty minds over this collection, didn't they?
They really did. And I'm so happy that you appreciate why we've put this collection together in this way for you. The Mermaid Dream collection we put together in a carefully curated colour selection of different colours of our most favourite artist products, media products, which will then give you the ability to colour coordinate and make beautiful examples
That's
such
amazing.
as this. They're amazing, aren't they?
Gorgeous.
And of course, you can transfer that to cards if you want to. It doesn't just have to be about media tags if you don't want it to be. And you just get that beautiful colour arrangement. If you're a die cutter, you just want to layer up your die cuts. If you've got Sarah's Signature collections and you want to do something in the Mermaid Dream colour palette from a Sarah's Signature collection, this is Snow Queen example. This is just using a range of our foam flowers, our texture stamps, our dragonfly stamps, little die cuts, colouring every single thing on that page that was white with the Mermaid Dreams collection to get that beautiful colour palette very, very effortlessly and easily. Using some of your larger butterfly shapes or whatever other shape you've got, you know, lying around at home, whatever your particular crafty poison is, then you're going to be able to use it with this carefully curated colour palette. Now, this colour palette has for you a shimmer ink pad in the seashell pink. It has a duet ink pad, in the sea glass.
Okay.
We've also got this fabulous limited edition shimmer spray in here, which is Call of the Sea.
Yeah.
And then you've got a whole pot of iridescent glitter, and the iridescence in there is shots of the blue, the pink, and the lavender that you get in this collection. So it really does work very well. We've given you an aqua marker with a lavender, a pink and an aquamarine. We've given you an alcohol marker with a light blue turquoise, a pink and a lavender in there. So you can do your colouring. That's what we use to colour. I must just show you the Snow Queen was coloured with that tricolour marker. Can you see on her dress there how it goes between the three colours? That's what the alcohol marker is going to do for you. Ink pads in the background, all of the colours perfectly coordinated. We've given you a whole packet of these beautiful, beautiful iridescent midnight walk, I think it's called Midnight Wave. Starlight Waves, there we go, Starlight Waves in the sequins. You've got a pack of Aurora Borealis gems, a whole pot of Aurora Borealis gems in there, a whole pot of beautiful pale pink and pale blue pearls that match in there. You've got a brand new champagne paint marker in there, which is absolutely incredible as well. You've got a whole pot of our luxury glitter flake in that beautiful lavender lilac colour. Then we've got 2 glitter pastes which are absolutely incredible. So this is our regular glitter paste in terms of the particle size, but it changes its interference. You look at it one way and it's pink, you look at it one way and it's bluey purple. So it will change in front of your eyes. Our glitter pastes are incredible because they can be used on card, paper, mountboard, fabric, wood, glass, ceramic, tabletop. There isn't a surface I've found, plastic, that they will not work on and work very well and be permanent. And also, if you are putting them on clothing, washable. So you can wash them at 30 degrees with a non-biological powder. It will stay on the clothing, it won't come off, or the bags or whatever it is. So for little ones to be able to personalise, pair of cheap little sneakers or plimsolls, pair of jeans, denim jacket, little t-shirt, let them be creative, and then they can wash that and use it time and again. It's great for that too. We've got our mesmerising glitter paste in here, which is our chunky one. So the particles are chunkier than they have been in the past. And you can see here, look at it one way, it's peacock green. Look at the other way, it's a deep indigo blue. So it's mesmerising in the chunk, but also the fact that it colour changes for you in front of your eyes. And to show you what that looks like, we've not done one of those chunky pastes before, but keep your eyes peeled.
Oh!
Look how fabulous this looks. And I think this really does show you, when I'm saying to you, blue, when you look at it one way, flashes of green. That is like the inside of a abalone shell. You know when we get that abalone shell jewellery and it's got all of the all of the blues and green flashes in, that is like the inside of an abalone shell. Look, green through the blues of the ocean, greens. It's mesmerising, which is why we've called it a mesmerising paste. That's through a stencil, and that's with the chunkier glitter in there. It's truly beautiful, it really is, Ben. It's a fabulous collection. It's a big collection, and they're very easy to use as well.
Do you know what? We're going to have a look at this in the video as well, but I remember you made such a great point because we had a few people sort of saying they wanted to pick up this collection, but they were worried about mixed media and all the different things and whether colours would, whether colours would blend, colours would work. All of that kind of thought has been taken out for you because everything does work beautifully in this collection. It's just up to you then to get this home, have a bit, play with it, watch the show back with Leann from the launch, watch Sheena playing with this collection from the following day. And actually, if you're still looking at this now and thinking to yourself, what can I do? We've got a brilliant video just lined up for you here as to what happened on the second day, on the 10th of October, when in fact Leann was over the other side of the studio demoing this collection.
I just want to show you by creating a swatch, Ben, and that was the little swatch I was showing you at the beginning there, which is just a number of the products used in different ways and just dragged onto a piece of card. How beautiful that is. Even if you're not into colouring or you're not into your mixed media, anybody can colour down, get a beautiful effect like that, put a little sentiment on, and it's going to look absolutely glorious. So I thought, let's have a look at how we can swatch and just add some colour to a piece of white cardstock, and then we'll get into demonstration proper after that. So the first thing I'm going to do is take one of my blending brushes. I know many of you have got these at home already, and I'm just going to bring that colour onto the card, and this is with the shimmer ink pad that comes in the collection, which is our seashell pink. I'm going to put my glasses on, Ben, because they're going to be needed so I can read the colours as I use them. And I'm not being careful, Ben. So this is the great thing about swatching in this way. You do not need to have a plan. You can just put colour where you want to put it. So I'm going to say that is enough of the pink, and I've kind of got it in the places I want it. So I'm going to stop with that right now. And then I'm going to move to my duet ink pad, which is the sea glass. This colour is exceptional. It is absolutely beautiful, and you'll see that I'm able to blend it with the shimmer ink pad, and I'm getting this lovely lilac tone in here as well. So I'm having a little bit of duet in here, and I'm going to do a little bit of reaction with it as well. We'll use some water with it in a moment. You can build up the colour. You can go in with and over your shimmer ink pad if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah.
And we're just going to build up all of this colour here. And again, do not be too precious about it. You want it to look eclectic. You want it to look random. You want it darker in places and lighter in places as well. I'm going to say that is enough of the duet for now.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take my shimmer ink. And this here, Call of the Sea.
The Call of the Sea.
Is absolutely off the chart fantastic, Ben. Now, a couple of different ways you can do this. You can go straight in on your piece if you want to and leave it like that to react with the duet. Or you can take it on your mat if you want to do that. And you've got that beautiful intense shimmer in there.
Wow.
You can pick it up with your brush and you can add little swathes and sweeps of it on so it feels like the waves coming across the card, if that's what you'd like to do.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do a couple of little spritzes and then come back to those in a second. I'm good with them. I'm going to dry it now, Ben.
Okay.
My top tip would be keep drying in between the layers.
Yeah.
Because as you keep drying in between the layers, it means you can really start to get all of the colour layered on top of each other. And what we've got happening here, I'll just show you in the light in a second, hoping that the studio lights will let it show, is that you get the oxidised effect of the duet, but with the shimmer of that shimmer spray over the top of it there. And because the colours are perfectly complemented, it really starts to give a beautiful,
look at that.
shine and shimmer effect. But I'm not finished,
Wow,
Ben. I'm going to do more.
Yeah.
So I'm still going. I would like now, I think, to use a little bit of my... I'm going to do the glitter paste last, actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to do a little bit of the gilding glue here.
Oh, right, okay.
And I'm going to take that and just pop it down the edge of my card. Okay, so I've got a little bit of the gilding glue, and I'm not being careful with it either. I'm just, and in fact, I'm going to put a little bit more on because I'm going to use
Alison
that.
says she's just bought this collection so she can have a play. She says, I love messy play, Leann.
I love messy play
That's
too.
what it's all about, isn't it?
Do you know, messy
Experimentation.
play is one of the most therapeutic things you can do.
Yeah.
Because there are no rules, Ben.
No.
Just need to get this open. Bear with me a second.
That's all right. Holy Mermaid says Charlotte Everett, this collection is beautifully bubblicious. That's my favourite description of the collection so far today. And Kim says, I'm so shy about the blending of colours and so glad to see this demo. The shimmer ink is beautiful. Catherine Garrett says, love the look of the card examples. They're so inspiring. And Sandy Bellinger says, the colours are beautiful. Absolutely. And hopefully we're going to give you so much more inspiration over the course of this show and indeed the official launch, which is coming up at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
And can I just say that this iridescent glitter that we've got in this collection is exceptional, because you'll see as it comes along, but what you'll see here are flashes of blue, flashes of green, flashes of pink, flashes of purple. You'll see that on the side. So you're just building up your layers and your textures as you go along, depending on how you want to do it. I'm going to take my glitter paste, and this is the two-tone one. Let's open this one.
I think it's worth stressing again, I had a look at this up close and personal with you before the show, and if you're oohing and ahhing at this at home right now, looking through our cameras on your TV screen, you love it, wait till you see it in person, because it looks even better, doesn't it, Leanne, in person? It really
does. It is incredible. And you know, I'm not even going through a stencil with this now. I'm just putting on glitter texture. Now you can really layer it up if you want to, or you can spread it out. Use the side of your brush and you get those lovely sweeps that I've got here. So you can just use the edge of your brush. Make sure you clean your brush after you've done it, of course.
It's like a mermaid's tail.
Like a mermaid's tail, exactly. So it's almost like a splash in the water that you've got here for this mermaid's dream. And you can really chunk it up if you want to in areas. It's entirely up to you. The lady who said she was shy of colours.
That was Kim.
Kim, do not be shy of this, because look, every single thing you do can look beautiful on this. It's all just adding one thing after the next. Now, this collection, I don't believe you've seen these yet. In fact, I know you haven't, because I would have launched it if we had, and I haven't. So this is our brand new chunky, mesmerising glitter paste. So the particles, you can see are so much larger. It really is beautiful. I'm going to do that in exactly the same way. I just want, oh look. Now look how that brings out the glitter paste from below. Look at the big, can you see that there? And you can see the colours change. That's what we mean about mesmerising. When that dries, it'll be so much more obvious. So we're going to pop that on there. And then because I've got this glitter paste on here first, and I've just kind of I'm going to stop because I can't stop. Less is more.
Less is more. Yes. Put the lid back on the tub.
I have to stop. Stop, Leanne. Behave. Step away from it. I want a little bit more shimmer spray on here. And then I'm going to do, there, that's better. And then because this is already, this is a glue, I can go straight in with my glitter flakes. I don't need to do any glitter gluing. And I can just pop on some of the lovely glitter flakes and decide where I would like them to go.
And you know the order that you're kind of using all the elements from the collection, is this the correct order to go in, or can we...
Any order.
Any order you want?
Any order you want. It's your project, you do what you want. So I've just used my finger to add those little bits of glitter flake in there, which you can see, that's looking beautiful. I'm going to put the lid on, or the air con's going to have that all over the spot. A little bit of towel to take rid of that. You can see how that now is starting to look amazing. It's going in the same direction as we had this one, with all of that shimmer and shine in there. And then, of course, you can add in little bits of your glitter glue if you want to, and bring that in, and then brush that out. And just, you can use your finger, or you can use a brush. It's entirely up to you, and you'll get a little bit of a larger particle in that area. And then if you want to add a little bit of your glitter over the top of that, that's what you can do.
So many different layers to add, isn't there?
Absolutely, Ben. And look, this is just a little sprinkle of that now. And actually, if I put that over, we've got the shaker top on there, so that you can just do little bits of mixed media sprinkles without wasting a lot. Tap that away. Look at the shimmer and the shine you've got in there. That's how you create a piece, by just throwing stuff at it and then popping a sentiment on it. I think it shows how a lot of the items in this collection work together beautifully, and you're going to be able to have the best fun.
Absolutely you are. And Karen Owens is saying, Mermaid Dreams collection, beautiful. I cannot wait for the next colour curated collection in the set. Hopefully you won't have to wait too long. Kylie Schaefer says, I've got a glitter paste obsession. I may need a 12-step programme. And Susanna Stevens says, I didn't even think about using a brush with the glitter paste. Kathy says, wow, Leanne, you are blowing us away with this demo. Outstanding. Sean says, I love this collection and it's so much better in real life. As you're getting your products home and as you start creating with them as well, don't forget to tag us in any pictures or projects that you make because we love to see what you've been up to. BJ Clark says, I've loved all the birthday products and especially the bags and the stamps of each of you. They are wonderful. And Cynthia Dwyer says, Leanne makes it look so easy. Quick question as well from Susanna who says, will the new glitter paste that have been part of these new collections be added to the current colours as core products or are they limited?
Limited.
Yeah.
Limited.
Yeah. So do it today. Got to be quick. £55.99 or $71.99 is your price on that if you are a Platinum member. Just looked at the clock. I cannot believe we've got 20 minutes left on the show. It's flying over. 2 hours 20 of live birthday shows left. So quick as you can. Get your double points. This goes at midnight tonight. The double point is gone. So as I said earlier on, if you think you've bought everything as far as launches are concerned, just have a quick little recce around your craft room. Have a look, see what you're running low on, and stock up on those craft room essentials because you're only going to get double points for the rest of the day, and of course those free gifts too. Talking of core craft room essentials, this next kit might be of interest to you. And certainly, Leanne, I think even if we think we've got enough tools within the craft room, I think this is quite a handy little set to potentially have for on-the-go crafting.
Absolutely, Ben. This is just one of those little tool kits that's either on the go or it's your go-to little kit at your desktop. You're doing a couple of little bits of things. You don't need to grab everything out. You just need it there at hand. Or like you say, your portable one that you take with you, be it to the caravan, on a train, to a craft group, when you're crafting downstairs on your lap rather than crafting upstairs in your craft room or downstairs, wherever your craft room is. So it's just a really great kit, and it's also great for a new starter, for somebody who wants to start on a paper craft journey but doesn't want to invest a fortune in tools. Yeah. You've got all of the tools to start you off in this kit, so it's a very affordable way of doing that. Now, when we take the tools out of the kit, you've got everything you need in here. You've got your double-sided self-healing cutting mat with a 6x6 usable space, all of the angles that you need on there, and you've got metric and imperial. So double-sided, metric and imperial, all of the angles, 6x6 usable space, an excellent little mat to have at your fingertips. You've also got your metal ruler and your craft knife, which are the perfect partner for your craft mat. Yeah. So a ruler, a metal ruler, a craft knife and a self-healing cutting mat is what you need, and you definitely would never use a cutting knife without a metal or metal edge ruler. So you've got those in there. Then you've got a pair of fabulous precision snips. They're very precise, they cut right to the edge, and they've got that fabulous guard to keep it nice and safe, especially if they're in a craft bag you're putting in your hand, you don't want to catch your fingers on them. You've got in here the new shape of pokey tool, which you are all loving because it's got that lovely shape to it. We've got a guard on the end, it's got a nice point so it'll do all of your weeding and removing the pieces from your dies, and because it's chunkier, it's much more comfortable in your hand. Then the pièce de résistance of the kit. I love a back to front tweezer. What do I mean by back to front tweezer? A squeezy tweezer. Well, they all squeeze, Leanne, but these are great because you squeeze to open and you let go to close. Yeah. Which means if you have got any dexterity issues or if you've lost strength in your hands, and I don't have the strength in my hands that I used to have, it can be difficult when you're moving things around to maintain an even pressure, to keep them open or to hold something in that jaw. So having that great silicone oversized grip to mean that they're anti-slip, a great hinge on them, means that when you want to pick something up and move it, it's easy to do because you've got your thing, you take your tweezer, open them, find the thing you want to pick up, let go, and that tweezer will hold that for you, not having to apply any pressure. It's also great for moving things around precisely. So if I'm wanting to pick up and place a pearl on my project, let me get it. Oh, need me glasses. Come to me, pearl. Head. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Oi. Come on. It is smooth, that pearl, Johnny. Oh, I've done it before. It's like the golden
on.
shot.
Go. Right a bit, left a bit, and fire.
No, too smooth.
No,
You're right,
too
Johnny. In which case, get your pokey tool and do it with your pokey tool instead. So you can put it in the right
It
place.
doesn't want to be picked up, this, does it?
But it's the quality of the pearl. What can I say? Is that a real pearl? Hang on.
Behave.
Is it a real pearl? I'm going to test it. Hang on. I think that might be real.
Did you just bite it then?
Yes, that's how you tell a real pearl.
Is that right?
Yes. So if you want to, so basically, they're fantastic tweezers and they come in the kit. If you want to test a real pearl, to test if so these, for example, if you were to bite this, it feels like sand. It feels like grit on your teeth. Whereas a faux pearl just feels smooth. It just runs across your teeth like plastic. But if you touch a real pearl to your teeth, it feels like sand and gritty.
What, is that real pearl?
Yeah.
Ah.
Would you like a bite of me pearl? Would you like to have a bite so you know what it feels like? Yes, so you bite them and you know. So there you go. Anyway, that's a fun fact. In this kit, you are getting your scissors, your ruler, your knife, your squeezy tweezer, your pokey tool, and your double-sided self-healing cutting mat.
Question.
Yes.
Lots of love for the toolkit. Hannah Law asks, I'll ask a question because, you know, Leann's here. Is there a chance down the line that the tools within that kit will be sold separately? I suppose most importantly, a lot of people are asking about the pokey tool. So will we down the line be able to get the pokey tool on its own? Do you know, is that a thing?
So there is no plans for it.
Okay.
It's not going to beat me. It's not going to beat me, this pearl. It's not going to beat me. There are no plans for it, but funny you should say that. When I was talking that through, I did think to myself, there are people who are going to want this pokey tool without the kit.
Yeah.
Or they're going to want extra pokey tools.
Yeah.
So there are no plans at the minute, and it takes, obviously, well, so example, I am now signing off birthday week product for next year.
Right.
So this is how long it takes to develop and bring things in. So not for a good while, and it's not planned at the moment.
Okay. We'll leave Leann with her little challenge over there. It's like the cube, isn't it? 8 chances remaining. Wow, this has been a fun show, says Hadassah. It's flown by like the deals, hasn't it? Bev Healy says, currently building my final basket of the birthday celebrations. I bought so many goodies already. I think my local courier deserves a holiday after these celebrations end. Betty says, I love Betty Weaver. The toolkit so much easier for those that have trouble gripping the original pokey tool for a long time. Love the new pokey tool, says Cynthia Dwyer. June Franco says, I got my craft tool kit and it's awesome. And Hannah Law says, I love the squeezy tweezers. One thing that I absolutely love is this 3D box die and stencils collection. Showed this earlier on. It's proving still very, very popular indeed. And look at the finished samples, some of the finished samples we've got here. And I show you these first in this instance because I just want you to look at them. If you are someone perhaps who's been crafting for a while, you'll look at these and think, yeah, okay, you know, with templates and dies that I'm going to get in this collection, I'll be putting these together fairly swiftly, fairly easily. But if you are fairly new, you know, maybe you sort of craft now and again, and you're looking at these and thinking, there's no way I'd be able to make these amazing little boxes. Absolutely, you will be able to. It's really, really simple, the system that we've put together for you here. You're going to get the 4 different designs within this actual collection. So you've got your cute little handbag here. Lots of people were talking about this handbag when we launched it earlier in birthday, saying that they were going to combine the papers and some of the stencils and elements from the Wild at Heart collection to create the most sassy handbags ever. You've then got your dress. And again, all of the components that you've got within the little dress box come within the actual stencil itself. So you can dress this up, dress this down, you know, use it as a little table decoration, pop some little treats in there too. The Christmas tree, I think, is super clever as well, because yes, you can have it as a decoration for the home. You can have these as little table decorations. You can pop little sweets and candies into these, but just by adding a little bit of twine or ribbon, you have got the most super cute Christmas tree decorations too. And then my particular favourite is the house. I think the cottage is absolutely brilliant, and you've got everything you need, again, just to open that one up and pop in there. I mean, there's loads of room, little gifts, little sweets, you know, little present could go there as well. We suggest, you know, things like making this into a money box maybe if you wanted. Love the idea too, actually, of popping your little faux tea lights in there, because the door actually opens on the front of the house, so you could have that aperture there with a little tea light. We did have an example of that flying around somewhere, but it's disappeared. But great little ways for you to be able to house your tea lights. And again, you know, if you've got Christmas, for example, make little Christmas boxes to put your tea lights in. Halloween, because Halloween is coming, you could decorate that up as a haunted house and put your spooky little lights in as well. So many different things that you can do. But you look at the finished samples and you go, okay, I like this. How do I do it? It's really, really simple. You are going to get within each set your template, and then you're going to get your set of dies as well. So whether you decide to draw around the template with your pencil, maybe one of those heat erasable markers, you can. A lot of people, and we did demo this on the launch as well, decide to actually put the templates through the Gemini, because with that template configuration, these will mark onto your cardstock exactly where you need to be cutting and folding. So that's another way to be able to do it if you don't want to pop the pencil or heat erasable marker down with these. This set I also love for the fact that you've got some really handy little dies there too, which you can build up on other projects. So that's your Christmas tree. This is your dress to impress. So once again, your template there, all of the different elements to be able to dress your dress up for whatever the occasion might be. You know, it could be prom, it could be like a little fairy party for the kids, could be wedding, whatever it might be. Think of all the different cardstock and papers you've got to dress up for whatever the occasion. Your beautiful bag, again, I've just got one example to show you there, but think about all the different papers. Think about combining this with your Wild at Heart collection and maybe using some of your glitter on there through your stencils, maybe some of that gorgeous flocking powder as well. Would look amazing. But again, look for the fact that you've got all of these dies on here, so you can put bows on your bags, you've got your belt buckles, you've got the straps, you've got the little florals that you can put on there too. You've even got the little the flap to go over and the little bits of metal that you can put on your bottom of the bag too. And then last but by no means least in this set is your Christmas cottage, which again we've seen many examples of. Christmas, yes, take out things like your candy canes and your holly, and this could be a little house that you could use all year round. And it's a really simple process. Go back and watch the show. And as much as we've said, you know, that these obviously are 3D box dies, just to kind of show you that, you know, if you do just want to use the templates to be able to create 2D projects, you can do that as well. Really love that little dress on the front of the card here. This one, again, just using an extra piece of the collection to create that. Let's remember the name of the neckline, Ben. It is called a sweetheart. Is that right?
I think so.
Yes.
Can you imagine cutting that out and colouring that in with your mermaid dreams and glitter in the top of that dress?
Yes.
How incredible would that look?
Full.
It would.
Cupboard.
Cupboard.
Yeah.
Woo! Isn't that clever?
That's Sandy Brooks, that is, that's done that one. I love that. I think that's brilliant. Hello. And then also, what I think is very clever, also a Sandy project, is this one here, creating a little cute Christmas tree scene.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. So it just goes to show you again that these aren't sort of one-trick ponies. There's plenty that you can be creating with these, hence why they have been super duper popular. £34.08 or $39.22 if you're a platinum member, and of course last chance to get double points on these as well. The tree is my favourite, says Celtic Flower. Lots of you chatting about which one you like the best. Jeanette says those 3D boxes are adorable. Love the tree and the house, says Eleanor Schwing Jones, and Marshall says I love the purse. Lauren Miller says the new Poké tool design does make it easier to find on your craft desk too. My original ones disappear often. Yeah, not the kind of thing that, you know, you're going to lose too often. And Nancy says, we have cats. I'm going to hang these on the Christmas tree. No broken glass ornaments. That is a brilliant shout, isn't it? Popping them on your Christmas tree.
Yeah, I love that. I think making like 12 of the boxes and 12 of the trees, putting a little treat and making a little advent string that can be hung in the house. You get take a treat off every day. Using them as little table favours for the Christmas table as well. I think there's lots of different things you can do with them. Yeah.
We are very shortly indeed going to announce the winner of who's going to go into our disco ball. But before that, let's recap on today's launch, which has been super duper popular, the limited edition Raspberry Cheetah storage bags.
Oh, sorry.
That's you.
It's miles away. That's me.
That is you.
These are fab. I think I might have crashed after the show. I might need some more sugar.
Do you know what? I was just thinking the same thing.
And I think the sugar rush has crashed. And so we need some more sugar in this break without
More ice
cuppa.
cream.
Okay, more
Cake.
ice cream, biscuits.
Yeah.
Yay. So we've got these fabulous new raspberry cheetah torts. They're fabulous. We've made them in the raspberry because we wanted them to be able to coordinate with your Gemini, as you can see here. So if you did get your new Gemini 2, you can see that the colour perfectly coordinates. And of course, Sarah's Wild at Heart signature collection this birthday, which means that you've got that fabulous wild print. I'm giving James a run for his money now, wiggling the bags all over the desk. We've got this one, which is your workhorse. So this is the one where you've got the great grab handles. They'll go on the crook of your arm. It'll go over your shoulder. It's really capacious inside. You've got that horizontal storage pouch. Fits in our small guillotine and lots of cardstock. You've got the compartments inside, which organise as well. You've got all of the little slot pockets all around the outside, which are really usable. And then you've got that full length zip pocket on the back as well. And can I just show you another slot pocket here, which you can't really see because it's black, but there's another slot pocket in there for you where that little tag is slotted in. Here you can see. So gorgeous amount of storage in there, a real workhorse for you. Then you've got this grab one, which I use for type of craft storage. I have one for my crochet, one for my media, one for my regular paper craft, and it's really great in terms of how much space you've got inside. You've got all of the elastic slots to keep your tools and your glue pens where you can find them. On this side you've got your plastic slot so you can see what you're looking for, and again all of that space inside. You've got your slot pockets on the front there so you can find things when you need them, and that fantastic easy to go grab handle. And then when you buy those two today, Ben, you're getting your desktop tote entirely free of charge. And this is a great one. This is great for being able to just cram it full of what you need, and then having your little slot pockets around the outside and a little Velcro pocket there too. It's a great handy way of storing your tools, and I've got one at home with obviously my most loved and used tools in, but I do have one for my face makeup as well.
Okay.
Yes, for all my pots and lotions and things.
Lotions
Keeps them
and
organised
potions.
on the dressing table.
Marvellous. Great deal, isn't it, really, to get your kind of crafty stash sorted. £49.58 is your platinum price, $58.32. And where else would you get a brand new launch of 3 items and we give you one of the 3 for free? I mean, we are just crazy, aren't we? We're too generous for our own good. But that's why you love us. That's why you keep coming back. Jeanette says, I love those cheetah totes. And Karen Postel says, oh, she doesn't say, oh, but I'm going, oh. It says, Ben, your bag has just been delivered to Essex on a Sunday.
On a Sunday?
I suppose you do get deliveries.
The courier, is a courier delivery.
Yeah.
Couriers deliver on a Sunday. I know.
Well, Karen, enjoy the bag. Enjoy the bag. What a show this has been. What a show. So let us get the disco ball of delight and find out this show's winner. This is the penultimate winner. This is the 41st of the 42 people that will go into this ball to stand the chance of winning £300 or $300. Imagine if that's you. Imagine later on. You'll be watching tonight, won't you? Imagine. Because you've still got a chance tonight as well. We've still got a chance of getting into the draw. We're going to give you until 7:30 tonight, UK time. So 2:30 Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time to get your comment, and we'll draw the final person to go into the ball. And in the last half hour of the show, Leanne is going to be dipping her hand in there and picking someone out to win £300 or $300. I would do it, but that's far too, for me, I couldn't be. It's a lot of money. The winner in this show, the star of the show, and going into the Disco Ball of Delight is C-Mitt. Oh, no, it's not. It's Tim C. Well done, Tim. Look at this. Whoop, you're in. Yes, in the Disco Ball of Delight. So there we go. 41 names. One more to find. It could be you when we're back in just an hour's time. Leanne, thank you for a fabulous show. Are you ready? Are you ready for the wrap-up show in an hour?
I literally am beside myself with glee and joy and anticipation. I cannot wait. It's going to be the highlight of the last 2 weeks, and I'm so happy I'm here doing it with you, Ben.
I concur, dear Moss. I concur. I couldn't think of anyone better to do that wrap-up show with. So we will be back. There's going to be awards. There's going to be deals. There's going to be tears. There's going to be laughter. There'll be winners. You'll be here, won't you? We'll see you in an hour. Until then, bye for now.